Hi guys, and welcome back to Shit Gaming. We got a 2,000 point barrel point store today, and it's the Tyranids versus the Death Guard. So for the Tyranids, I have a 2,000 point of Hive Fleet Behemoth, giving me +1 strength and +1 to my charge roll. It's being led by a Hive Tyrant, and here's the Shard Gullet, which is a relic, which is 3 short, strength 12, 85, damage 5, which is just pure disgusting. And then we have his Wall Trait is Alien Cunning, giving him Obsec 5 models. I also have Old One Eye, the man himself, and he has Adaptive Physiology as his Wall Trait, meaning he has -1 damage, a 2 up save, and a 5 up Feel No Pain. What a beast. And then I have the Brood Lord, and he knows heightened senses, allowing him to fight first, and reroll hit rolls, and he has reroll wound rolls innately, and he has the Behemoth Relic for +1 to his damage, so he's damage 3. Troops, I have 6 warriors, and ignore the bone swords, they all have scything talons, and 2 venom cannons, 2 barbed stranglers, and the rest have just the death spitters. And that's 6 of them there, and then I have 2 squads of 10 termagants with flesh borers, strength 5, AP 1, which is pretty good, so that's troops. I got 3 Tyrant Guard with Rending Claws to support the Hive Tyrant. I also have Mr. Tyrannifex with Dermic Symbiosis, giving him 4 up Invuln, and he has the Rupture Cannon, which is strength 14, AP 4, damage D6 +4. I got 4 Ripper Swarms, going to be burrowing. I got a Screamer Killer with Synaptic Enhancement, giving him Synapse, and also he has Spore Cysts and Toxin Sacs. Then I have 2 squads of 3 Brain Bugs with Neuroparasite and Smite, and another 3 Brain Bugs with Neuroparasite and Smite, which is very nice. And then I have 10 Gene Stealers with Toxin Sacs and Extended Carapace, which is very nice, and that's the 2,000 points of the Tyranids, and I'm Hive Fleet Behemoth. Psychic powers, he knows Paroxysm, giving 1 unit no Overwatch and -1 to wound and melee, and Catalyst, giving any unit I want 5 up Feel No Pains. And then the Brood Lord knows Onslaught, giving him advance and charge. So Catalyst, Onslaught, Paroxysm as well. And that's 2,000 points of Hive Fleet Behemoth. And this is 2,000 points of Death Guard, right?
So
what we got?
2 squads of Poxwalkers, 1 of 20, 1 of 19.
Bing bong.
3 squads of Plague Marines, all with melee weapons, and then 1 Blight Launcher.
And the sergeants have plasmas.
Plasmas and Power Fists.
So 3 squads of 5, so that's troops.
And then 3 squads of 3 Death Shroud.
So those Blight Lords are Death Shroud, a bit of proxying.
All the same, and then 2 tanks, 1 Contemptor with Volkites and Rockets, 1 Contemptor with Plasma and Rockets. The Tallyman.
Which one's the Plasma one?
Plasma. Volkite.
Okay, cool. And then is that...
the Tallyman has a Tollkeeper Relic for exploding 6s, and then we have the Foul Blightspawn with Revolting Stench Vats and Arch Contaminator for reroll wounds.
Who's this boy at the back?
First. And then that is another bit of proxy. That's going to be the Lord of Virulence, who's going to have the 2d6 Flamer at AP 2, damage 1.
Damage 1 on damage 2. Very nice. Alright, cool. And then with the Death Shroud, do they have any upgrades and stuff, any relics?
No.
No scary...
No, because I would have put stuff on them, but the Contemptors cost a CP each.
Okay.
So I don't...
Which is a bit overcosted, maybe. But we have the Contemptors for shooting, you have the tanks for damage and durability, Death Guard for slicing, Poxwalkers for being the shield, and then Plague Marines for being the punch. Mm-hmm. And a couple characters for a couple nasty spells. And that's pretty nasty, and that's 2,000 points of the Death Guard.
I do.
And this Chaos Space Marine has been upgraded to be the Malignant Plague Caster for today, and his psychic powers are...
+1 strength and toughness, and -1 to hit.
Very nice. And that is the Death Guard against the Tyranids. Alright, this is the board. Lovely, the board set up by Massoir. And we have some -1 situated in the middle over here, because we have 1 deployment zone in this corner, another deployment zone in that corner, and that would be -1. Buildings give obscured, so the crates give you cover. This gives you cover if you're on it or behind it, preferably both. I will say on it, or yeah, or behind it, or touching it. And then yeah, that's the board, and we'll go and look at the secondaries. Okay, just for a bit of mirroring, guys, we've changed up this terrain piece slightly to match that one. So both these sides are giving off a -1 to hit for this side as well as that side. So, in terms of secondaries, Tyranids, the Hive Fleet Behemoth, have Table Cores, Raised Banners, and No Prisoners. And then Death Guard have Spread the Sickness, Despoil Ground, and also No Prisoners as well. And we're playing Death and Zeal, so you get your P2 for killing an enemy off an objective or taking an objective you didn't previously control. Alright, rolling for sides. Here we go. 5. Ooh.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh! That was epic. Oh my god! 3, no, again, are we 3 times in a row? 3. Oh! Okay. Wow, that was pretty epic.
That was really cool.
So, KS have adopted to pick that side. That means Nids will be playing on this side. So, we'll get back to you when the game starts. 3, 2, 1. We are done with the deployment phase, guys. Alrighty, so 3, 2, 1, countdown again. We have 10 termagants behind the building. We have the brain bugs here. We have some warriors inside. We have Old One Eye in line with the other warriors. Some more brain bugs over here. Carnifex with the Synapse pushing up. The Hive Tyrant with the Tyranid in the middle. Tyranifex with the big scary gun as well at the front, because he's got the 4-bin one, and we're ballsy. I have 1 CP, my opponent has 0, and they got the Gene Stealers and the Broodless Lord like flanking a little bit out, but not too much, just hiding behind the building. And then we have some more termagants over there. And then my opponent just has his entire army hiding behind this lovely terrain piece, and then tanks in the building with the Dreadnoughts too. And that is the end of the deployment phase for Tyranids against Death Guard, and we will grab a dice, my friend, and go for the roll-off. Alright, 3, 2, 1, 5. Yay! Tyranids take turn 1. Start of turn 1, Tyranids are on 2 CP. My opponent did tally man, so he is also on 2 CP. And this is the before the movement phase. And we'll go to command phase abilities. He gives +1 to hit to the Carnifex, and he's going to give his real ones to hit to the Carnifex because I don't really feel like there's any other targets right now. Actually, you know what? He'll give his real ones to hit to the Gene Stealers. And right now, they're going to Tyrant Guard pushed up, raising the banner. Gene Stealers pushed up, raising the banner. And Termagants pushing up and raising the banner. And I'm not choosing any Synaptic Imperatives for this turn. Hey guys, courtesy of a gracious opponent, I was allowed to go back in the command phase, and the Hive Tyrant's giving his reroll 1 buff to the warriors because Mr. Carnifex is just running over there. And end of the movement phase, so after. We had the Carnifex pushing up here, jumping into the -1 just about. Very nice. Brain bugs fly up here. Second batch flew up here. Old One Eye pushed up here. Tyrant Guard did actions and stuff. Warriors in the building pushed up. These termagants also did the action. So yeah, Tyranifex pushed Gene Stealers up to say if you want to kill them with Mr. Volkai, I will kill you with Mr. Rupture Cannon. As there's a line of sight down there if he wants to push out. So that's the end of the Tyranid movement phase. Alright, now we're going into Tyranid Psychic phase, and I'm going to start with Mr. Scary Boy, Mr. Hive Tyrant, and he's going to cast Catalyst. So this is Warp Charge, a 5, and he makes it on a 10. Okay, it might be a 6, but I rolled a 10, and it's going to be giving to the Gene Stealers. 5 up on a pain and threat of Scary Boy, Rupture Cannon Man, to kill anything that dares move in that direction. And I'm pushing up on that one. I've got good ball control right now. It's all about the ball control, and that's what you need. Just outside of a smite range of the Poxwalkers, which is unfortunate, but he's done his power, and then he also will be out of range, and then the Brain Bugs are also out of range. So I believe that is the end of the Psychic phase. Interestingly, because all I can see is Poxwalkers, and because, yes, I have no prisoners, but I just have heavy, scary weapons, I don't want to kill like 4 or 5 Poxwalkers, and for my opponent to spend a CP and just heal the Poxwalkers back, do Spread the Sickness on the center, and get 4 points. And whilst it may get me no prisoners points, and I may not do too well in the grand scheme of things, I think the best thing to go is say, end of Tyranid shooting phase. Alright, so end of Tyranid turn 1. I raised 3 of 5 banners. Got nothing for table quarters because the Carnifex is just straddling. Nothing for no prisoners because I started not to engage. And 2 points of P2. So the score is 2 points for Tyranids and 0 for Death Guard as we go into Death Guard. Turn 1. Okay, so this is before, and we'll go to... So, it's the end of Death Guard movement phase. My friend, take it away.
So I've just moved up on this side. I've continued to screen with Poxwalkers. I put the Foul Blight Spawn here so that everything within this bubble is going to be fighting first.
That's pretty nice.
He has his Flamer is going to be going to 18-inch range and probably shooting into these guys. I was
Okay.
going to shoot there, but you're -1 damage, so it's just not value.
Yeah, and then you did the action on the backfield objective as well for
These-
3
with
points.
These guys, yeah. And
Nice, and then the tanks and stuff moved up
Yeah,
to get
so
a
I
very
have-
nice line of sight.
2 tanks here, and then I have 2 rockets and the Volkites going into this guy.
And from this line of sight down here. Yes. And that's the end of Death Guard movement phase. Given these front squad of Poxwalkers, -1 to hit. Alright. And we make it. But failing the toughness 5, which is kind of big. CP reroll.
Mortar's going to put everything, the tank is going to put everything here.
Okay, more firing down to the Tyranifex.
A D6 shot.
Okay, 4 shots, can't complain. Side, so no -1.
3s. 3 simple.
Okay. Spending 2 CP to get reroll 1s to wound with the entire army for, what's it called?
Sickly Corrosion.
Sickly Corrosion. Alright, this is winning on 4s.
We're rolling 1.
We're rolling 1s now. That was already built in. That's really good. Alright, this is 3 saves of 4 of him ones. Come on! No!
6 damage.
Damn!
Do you want to reroll?
No. That was an amazing start.
6 wounds?
No, he's taking 6 damage, he's on 11 wounds remaining. Stubbs, 3 hits. 5 to wound.
1. Maybe 1. Afterwards.
3 ups. Takes another damage.
Cannons.
Down to 10. Entry cannons.
1.
Okay, 1 hit. Come on. Yes! And now the other tank is firing down. He's in the building and he's firing down Tyranifex, which has taken 7 wounds. Ouch. Yo, these tanks need to leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone! Okay, I'll take that. Okay, so one tank did 6 damage, the other one did 0 damage, and then 1 hit with the entropy. Oh, yes! I'll take it. Choosing not to CP it, so Stubbers. Hitting on 3s. That was pretty good. Stubbers are always spicy.
5, 6, 1.
1. Not today. Not a save though. Down to 9 wounds remaining. And then the Dreadnought's firing everything into the Tyranid. Oh, more shooting. What's happening?
So realize that the missiles are 36 or 48. So the missiles are going to go. So bad. The missiles are going to go here.
Okay.
And the Volkites are going to go to here.
And the Plasma's going to go into there as well?
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s, rolling 1, 6s explode. That is gnarly. It's a little damage too as well. Oh god. 21 hits, 22 hits after 16 shots. Kind of disgusting.
Hold on.
Rerolling, whoa, that was pretty good. And there's mortals as well. Okay. So he's on 9 wounds and you just did 5 mortals, and this is this many wounds, and it's AP0, so I have a 2-up save, but that means he only has 4 wounds left. And I don't die, but I am going to CP that for the what the hells. Make it, so he doesn't take any damage, but he takes 5 mortals, so he's down to 4 wounds. So thank God you didn't shoot me with any plasmas. So
6.
6 and...
6.
Whoa! 12 shots. Missiles from the Volkite into the Gene Stealers. Forced to wound.
So
It's 4 wounds. Extended carapace. 1 damage, and then feel no pain. Hey, no damage. Next Dreadnought's firing his plasma cannon and his rockets into them. That's rockets.
No plasmas.
No 2 dice for rockets. Okay, that was plasmas. It's kind of gnarly. Supercharge? No.
No.
Okay.
I'm always
Hitting on 2s.
No.
Hitting on 4s. So 2 hits. 2 wounds, and I have 5 up invuln to range. Nope. And then it's 2 damage apiece.
3 damage apiece.
Oh, you didn't supercharge. So 1 guy's gonna die, and then... That's pretty good. Always been supercharged. Thanks, guys. So 2 guys die.
No, it means you can't make it.
2 Gene Stealers full. Rockets. Whoa, you're rolling hot with the rockets, though. 3 on 4s. 6s explode. Okay, that wasn't great. That was only 1 hit.
Great. That's 2 hits, but...
End of Death Guard turn 1. They killed 2 Gene Stealers, put the Tyrannofex down to 4 wounds. Ouch. Very gnarly. Luckily, it was in Rangers being short for my opponent, which was sad for him, but good for me. And then they spread the sickness and managed to take this objective off me.
I do have more shooting.
Sorry, there's more shooting to come. 5 wounds with the Flamer Boy onto them with no cover, so they're looking at 5 ups. 2 damage. Kills 2 of them. That's kind of good. The final Blight Launcher into the last Tyrant Guard. Can he kill him? It's kind of nasty.
Real ones.
Okay. 2 hits. Oh no, you advance. No advancing.
Oh my...
Nothing! So this Tyrant Guard's left with 2 wounds. God damn. Alright, now it's the end of Death Guard turn 1. They kill 2 Tyrant Guard, 2 Gene Stealers, put them down to 4 wounds, and they get some points. Death Guard get 3 points to spread the sickness, 2 points to P2, so the score is 5 to Death Guard to 2 for Behemoth. Tyranids get some points, we get 8 points of primary, and we also get 3 points of banners, so the score is 13 to 5 in favour of the Nids. Tyranids are on 3 CP, and the Death Guard are on 2 CP, as we go into Tyranids. Turn 2. And I'm going to activate my Synaptic Imperative of the Invuns from the Brain Bugs, so everything within Synaptic range will get 4-up Invuns on the monsters, and 5-up Invuns on the little monsters, as we go into the movement phase of Tyranids. Turn 2. Command phase, reroll 1s, Carnifex, and then he's going to give his extra AP on the wound roll of a 6 to the Gene Stealers, and then that is all the command phase stuff, and yeah, we'll see you at the end of the movement phase. Sorry guys, it's actually 12 to 5 because I only get 2 points of banners because the Poxwalkers managed to take me off the middle objective by killing 2 Tyrant Guard and being obsic. So spending a CP to heal D3 wounds. Hua! 2 wounds back. And then I'm on 2 CP. End of Tyranid movement phase. Alright, so I brought the Rippers in down there. I pushed the Carnifex up here. He'll have +1 to hit from Old One Eye, reroll 1s in the Hive Tyrant. Brain Bugs pushed up with Old One Eye with more Brain Bugs here. I've got the Hive Tyrant pushing here in the center with these guys, along with the Gene Stealers and Termagants pushing through. The Tyrannofex pushed over here, and the Broodlord pushed with the Warriors in the center, and these guys continue to scream with some Warriors in the building. And that is the end of Tyranids. Turn 2 movement phase as we continue to push through forwards. It's kind of cool. Alright, Tyranid cycle phase, I'm going to start with Neuroparasite, and they're going to do it onto the Poxwalker squad with these guys. So these guys get +3 to cast on Witchfire power, so I need this Neuroparasite on a 7, it's going to become a 10.
Yeah.
7 plus 3 is 10, so he needs to deny on 11. Would you like to deny, sir? Decisions! So I roll a dice for every model in a unit and everything above your toughness to take a mortal wound at a max of 6. 20 dice, because 20 guys. Denying! No. Close, but no cigar. Okay, cool, and everything on a 5+ is a mortal wound. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, 6. 6 mortal wounds count. better than Smite because Smite is D3 plus 3, this is just 6 mortals. And then 6 up for the paints to save your boys. You save no boys. Okay, so we've withered them down a little bit, and now we're going to do the second squad doing potentially the same thing. Same thing in the sense that I'm going to do a Smite. So, casting a Smite, get +3 to this. Whoa! That will be a 5.
Yeah,
but also a perils. Spending a CP to reroll that. I have no Neurothrope today. Make it on a 7, which becomes a 10, which is not a Super Smite.
I only want to know.
D3 plus 3 for 6 mortals.
Exactly.
6 mortal wounds. Take another 6. Tyranids are pushing through. Can the Poxwalkers hold on? I've killed 12 now. So there's 8 left. The Hive Tyrant is now going to cast the Catalisto. Oh, not today. Come on. Oh my god. He fails it. It's so big and I can't reroll that. Now he's going to try and cast Paroxysm. Come on. Makes that. Cast Paroxysm. He's failed it as Catalyst, which is big. But Paroxysm has been cast onto this squad of Plague Marines. So the left squad of Plague Marines. This squad. It's -1 to wound and melee in the card and Overwatch. Or set to defend. The final act of the Psychic phase, the Brood Lord will cast the Behemoth Psychic Power that allows me to +1 to wound, and he's going to cast it onto the Gene Stealers. So this goes off. No, it does not. Never mind. Can't roll Psychic phase. That's the end of the Psychic phase. He's going to the shooting phase. Starting off with Mr. Hive Tyrant firing everything into the tank. 3 shots, hitting on 2s. Oh, CP reroll. Ah, what is going on with my accuracy today? Okay, everything hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, 2 AP5, damage 5.
So
4 damage. The Tyrannifex is now going to light up the same tank. Oh, it's 3 shots hitting on 4s from the Tyrannifex. Come on, come on.
Okay, have this.
Ah! Alright, and then Singer Salvos and the Poxwalkers on 4s. And that rolls alright. And then 3s to wound. It was oh my god! This guy's going to scream into those Poxwalkers. D6 shots.
Oh, I saw
there we go. So hitting on 4s, +1, -1. And then he rerolls 1s.
Nice.
Hey! 2s to wounds. 4 wounds, AP4.
I made a single 6.
4
so
6s.
I haven't seen a single 6.
I haven't made a single hit roll.
I made
No
a
more
single
6s.
6.
Just kill Poxwalkers right now, so 4 more full. Termagants, 6 in range of them, 4 in range of them. So 6 shots into Mr. Poxwalkers at the back. 4s to hit.
Nice.
Dude, 1. 3 to wound. That's a wound. Feel the pain? Hey, I knew you were going to make that. 4 shots into the back. And the other squad's nothing. Never mind. Got the Death Spitter on 4s, 2 hits. So Warriors are now firing into them. 3s to wound, 1 wound. 1 for no pain. 1 more dies. 2 Venom Cannons. Bam, 5 shots. Okay, come on. Hitting on 4s. Good rolls. 2 hits. 2s to wound. 2 damage piece. 1 dies. And another 1 dies. And then the back 3 Death Spitters are firing into them. -1 to hit, so 4s. That was better. And then strength 5, so 3s. That is bad. Oh my god. Only 2. 2 more. Okay, then we're going into the charge phase, end of the shooting phase. We're going to declare with the Carnifex going to the Plague Marine squad and the Poxwalker. Alright, I get +1 to this. Whoa! Let's go.
Nice.
And the Carnifex comes barreling in. These Gene Stealers are going to charge into those boys. That's an 8. Blah, 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 blah. I might have made a little blunder, but he charged in and they fight first. But it is -1 to wound. I have a 4-up invuln as well because he has Synapse. So yeah, and -1 damage. So we'll see if he kills him. It'll be kind of tough. And then the Gene Stealers are going to fight first then. So it's 8 times 4 is 32 attacks. 32 attacks, hitting on 4s, 6 auto wound, -1 to hit because Poxwalkers have that spell on them. Masmer Pestilence.
That's
But
okay.
that's not count.
That's really good.
That looked really good. Okay, cool. That's how we go.
Lots of 6s as well.
Yes, 6 auto wounds. Yeah, pretty spicy actually. It's a few misses to be fair. Quite a few 3s. But that looks rather decent.
Got 6s.
So auto wounds, 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 auto wounds. On 3s.
Nice.
Ooh. So that many plus this many 6s. So that many AP3, sir. So you have 6 up pain. You made 4. And 10 Poxwalkers full. Wiped out 10 Poxwalkers, so your Poxwalkers are definitely lower, so I've managed to eat them up. There's 1 here, but then you can fight first with the 5 Plague Marines, and you are rerolling.
And my single Poxwalker!
And your single Poxwalker! Spend 2 CP to +1 to wound on these Plague Marines against the Carnifex. Sergeant's coming in. Oh no. Okay. Flail coming in now, hitting on... Ooh, that's not good. 2 hits. -1 is wounding on 5s.
Yeah, rerolling.
You need the reroll. Let's get an invuln. Bang! The axe is coming in now. The axe of death.
Mace because it's strength 7.
Okay, you're going in the mace.
40.
1 hit.
Freeze.
Giving me another 4. Yes! Okay, the player cleaver gets 1 hit. And a wound. And another invuln. BAM! Yeah. Absolutely tanks the invulns. Hashtag white dice are supreme. And then, yeah, we're going into the plague runes. So we have 11 attacks, 10 plus 1 for furious charge. I count with the right dice this time.
And you got +1 to hit.
And +1 to hit, and reroll 1s to hit as well. So I'm hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. It's 1/1. Everything hit, and 6s aura wounds. Strength 8 doesn't matter too much, but it's wounding on 3s, AP 3, damage flat 3, which will hurt you. Okay, that was good. Okay, so that many. This is all 3 damage down to 2 damage, which will 1 hit Plague Marines, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 die perfectly, unless you want to CP it, but you have none. But the Poxwalker's still alive, and I'm not holding this point right now. -1 to wound, so Poxwalker's hitting on 4s over here. Pretty good hit roll.
No, wounding on 4s.
Yeah, wounding on 4s, already hit. Okay. 7 4-ups. Oh my god, I lose 5 guys. With some Poxwalker reanimation shenanigans after killing 5 Gene Stealers, they actually managed to take that point, so I get nothing for P2, and the Death Guard get 8 for primary. So, end of Tyranids turn 2, I'm still on 2 for P2, 2 for table quarters, 2 for banners. I got +5 for no prisoners because I did reanimate 5 guys. Yeah. And then you get 8 for your primary. As we go into Death Guard turn 2. End of Tyranids recap. He killed 5 Gene Stealers, only killed 10 player Poxwalkers, so Poxwalkers are kind of gnarly.
Yeah, weird.
And then, yeah, the Carnifex managed to wipe out all of the Plague Marines on this side, which was quite nice. So +1 to hit to the Volkite Contemptor, and are you doing any more stuff in your command phase?
That's it.
Okay, start of Death Guard turn 2. This is before the movement phase. We've done the command stuff, and so spending a CP here to heal Poxwalkers. 7 dice, and every 3+ is a Poxwalker back. No cap on that, bro.
7 dice.
So blah blah blah. Oh, you get 4 back. It does mean I get another +4 points on my no prisoners. Every wound matters. End of a rather long Death Guard phase, movement phase. What happened, Jack? Take us through it. So
basically I just moved everything up here to get some shots off.
Yes.
The Plague
Poxwalkers
charge and shoot. Poxwalkers came back and they're gonna chill on that objective.
Yeah, very nice.
That's it.
I think, yeah, and you did some movement shenanigans holding that objective off me, which is very nice. Yeah. And then these guys reanimated and took that point as well and fell back. And we're going into the psychic phase for the Death Guard. 3 Death Guard pop up here from Deep Strike. Death Shroud. +1 toughness to the Poxwalkers.
Goes off an 8.
Goes off on an 8 with a -1. Might as well try and deny. Denied!
Denied!
And start the shooting phase. The Volkite Contemptor's firing all of his shots into the brain bugs. And combi bolters into the Carnifex.
So 2. You're rolling 1.
4 hits, nothing to wound.
Once.
These are the only ones into the brain bugs.
No 6s.
No 6 hits, but only 1, 2 though, and a few rerolls. Okay, so 2 miss. So you're not positive. Brain bugs don't get chance to you in any more sad faces, even though I am the Behemoth.
I'm gonna get 6 to wound.
No, sir.
Yes, it does.
Yes, you will. Ruts. Yeah, they're wiped out. Okay. Alright, Volkites get murdered. The Volkites murder the brain bugs. Yeah. The tank that took 4 damage is firing into Tyranifex. Mortar. 4 shots. 3 to hit. Pretty strong. 4 to wound. Okay.
2 wounds.
The win. Take these ones out of here. Here we go. Bow. Making 1. Failing 1. Stubbers. 3. 5 to wound. 1 so far. 1. 3 up save. That's a save. Entropy cannons. Nothing. Tyranifex is so far okay, but we'll see what happens. The mortar and entropy into the Tyranifex on 4 wounds, and the Stubbers are going into the GCs. Starting with the Stubbers. For only 2 hits, sorry. 3s to wound.
1 wound.
With a 4 up save. Yeah, yes. Nice. D6 on the mortar. 3. Statistically average.
3 wounds.
Not average.
4 wounds. 1 wound. Maybe 2.
Wound. Not save. I'm gonna save it. He's on 2 wounds! Okay, entropies. They get 2 hits.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're gonna
Here we
the
go.
same dice. 4
today.
ones. 2.
Oh!
2.
Give me a force! Come on! Yes!
Nice.
Woo! There we go. High five. Thank you, sir. Or handshake.
So the missiles and the combi bolters are gonna go. Oh, sorry. The missiles are gonna go here.
From the Dreadnought in the building.
And the combi bolters and the plasmas are gonna go into the Scream Killer.
On this Dreadnought here.
Yes.
Do 3 shots on the plasmas. 3 shots. 3s to hit. Hey. 1 explosion as well. That's 4 hits.
3.
So T7. That's 2 wins. I'd rather make the other ones, but I'll make these ones too. No.
4 damage.
4 damage. Ouch. Down to 5 wounds remaining. Combi bolters didn't do anything. Combi bolters. And then we got the entropy cannons. Oh no, it's missiles, but it's basically the same thing.
3s.
Oh!
Explosion.
Oh, I got an explosion!
4s.
Ah! 2.
Maybe 2.
Oh, Jesus. I need both of these. 4s! Come on! Make 1. Okay, I'm gonna have to CP that for the sake of living a Clan FX. Tyranid FX live! No! D6 damage to me. What?
Oh, he's just dead.
Oh my god, I got 2. Oh,
Just
so big, and the Tyranid FX falls.
Does he? Oh, he doesn't do a thing.
The Tyranid FX just about failed it for the CP reroll. And then, yeah. Okay, shooting the Tyrant Guard with the blight launcher.
So 3s to wound rolling ones.
Ooh.
That's his entry count.
4s.
He dies.
Ha! And the Tyrant Guard falls. He's shooting his flamer into the Con effects. Yeah. Only 4, by the way. And this is wounding on 5s.
So 4s.
No, 4s actually, yeah, -1.
-1. So 4s.
What the hell, dude? 4 saves. Look at them, fail 3. Sorry, but my dice rolling suck. The Con effects is also dead too. Alright, and then he killed 7 guys with the flamers from those boys. Okay, and that's the end of the shooting phase for the Death Guard. End of Death Guard turn 2. They didn't spread the sickness again, so they're still on 3 points of that. Despoil ground they haven't got. No prisoners, still not applicable. Primary is on 8, and then 4 on 4 for P2. Does not tally, man, and apologies about my saltiness, but we'll continue in Tyranids turn 3. But you did, to be fair, kill the Tyranid effects. You killed the Con effects. That was close, but you killed the Con effects. You also killed the Tyrant Guard. You also, I mean, it was an army
Tyrant Guard on
and
2.
the Brain Bugs as well.
That we knew that was gonna happen.
It was a very gnarly turn, but anyway, apologies about my anger. But I am angry to win this for the might of the Tyranids. But these are just some amazing shooting. Anyway, we continue. Spending my CP immediately to heal D3+3 termagants on the objective. Yes, 6 back. Alright, so healed 9 of them, and that gives me the objective, so I'll actually get some points. So Tyranids turn 3, I get 16 points for P1 and another 4 points for Banners. Command phase, he's going to give reroll 1s to them, and he's going to give his extra AP also to the warriors. Okay? Yeah, and then I'm going to go into the Synaptic Imperative of the Broodlord, gives my entire army +1 armor save in cover and authority in cover to get -1 to hit. And command phase buffs up went to the warriors, reroll 1s and stuff, and also put extra AP, which I said, and then we're going to movement phases before can the Tyranids push through and do some serious damage here, because I need to. Advancing the Broodlord, 4 inches. Anyway, end of Tyranid movement phase. Alright guys, the sparks have ended and it's looking brighter, potentially. Come on, we can do this. These guys stayed here, he stayed here, warriors pushed up in the building, touching cover. This guy pushed up, Brainbugs pushed up, they came round to give him a protection, and Broodlord's gonna come pick a fight with some Death Round. Psychic phase, he is gonna cast Onslaught. Come on. Yes! Nice. Thank you, Jesus! He is selecting himself to advance and charge. Nice. The stars have aligned! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
I told you were gonna make it.
I apologise for my early outburst. Let's do this. Alright, cool. And then this going over to him, he's going to try and cast Catalyst. Catalinio! Boo! Let's go! My opponent, Jack, has tried not to deny it, so then the Hive Tyrant's going to give Catalyst to himself. Yeah, that means that he is 5 Inferno Pains and he is 5 Inferno Pains to just be extra durable. He got advance and charge. His second power, he could do a Paroxysm. He's going to try and cast Paroxysm. It's Warp Charge 7. Gets on an N8. Ooh.
Yeah, it's not in the box. It doesn't matter. Denied it.
Yes, you do deny it. Well done. So these guys are just going to smite some Poxwalkers because they're not dead. 4 + 3 is 7, so they do get it. Just it's D3 + 3 for 4 mauls. You have some rules, sir. Oh, wow. He's firing into the Contemptor Dreadnought. Alright. 3 shots. That's 3 hits. It's the Shark Gullet, strength 12. Come on, 2 wounds. No, you won't. Oh, okay, you do make 1, so it's 4 damage. That boy's down to 5 wounds. Warriors are firing. These Termagants kill 2 Poxwalkers. We're going to do all the Death Splitters into the Poxwalkers and the Venom Cannons into the tank. This is the Death Splitters hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. That was really good. There we go. Whilst the screams of a witch rain down upon me. 3s to wound. There we go. Now we're spicing it up. Warriors know what they're doing. That is terrifying. I think it's a fox. Apologies about the fox, guys, but we have 6s. You make 2. I think that's a squad wipe. There's 1 Poxwalker left.
If you don't charge him, you won't get the points and kill him.
Venom Cannons, 2d3 number of shots. Oh no. 2 shots, hitting on 4s, 1 hit, wounding on a 4. Okay, that's nothing. So, that's the end of the shooting phase. We managed to kill some Poxwalkers. Charge phase. These guys charging the Death Shroud. Come on. A 3. And a 3 is a 6. Plus 1 is a 7. These Ripper Swarms are going to charge into those Poxwalkers. 7. Bam, they make it in. Mr. Broodlord over there in the trees has 6 attacks. Can you kill him? I would say yes, please. I don't want white dice because they are not the way
I think
forwards.
it'll kill 2.
I hope so. 6 attacks. He hits on 2s. Rerolling everything. Doesn't matter. He rerolls everything innately. 6s are AP 5, and it's all damage 3, which becomes damage 2. So he's wounding on 3s. Good thing for the reroll. Come on, conversions.
Nice. 4s. Okay, so.
He killed him.
Okay, so I'm gonna reroll one of those.
Yes, finally, thank you. Killed 1 Death Shroud with the whole Broodlord. High Tyrant's gonna kill that 1 Poxwalker. 3s, rerolling 1s. 6s auto wounds. And then 2s. So 4 wounds at AP 4 flat 3
I can roll all
damage.
these dice to see if I get any of all of the 6s.
He has an extra D3 plus 2 attacks, I think. So D3 plus 1, so he gets 2 extra attacks. And he has 6 base, so that is 8 attacks in total. And he's so he's hitting on a 2s. It's like at least 10, so 2s. So 4 at AP 4 D3 plus 2 damage. 3 additional attacks with Thrasher Scythe. Hitting on only 1 hit.
Oh my god.
Strength 5, so winning on a 3, it's wound. AP 1. So 6 I feel no pain.
Oh my god.
6 I feel no pain. I have Ripple Swarms as well.
I was just thinking. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Old One Eye kills the Poxwalker. End of my turn, we can fight back with the Death Shroud. 2s with the Broodlord, oh my god. You make everything?
Yeah.
And then 3s you rolling
Hold on.
1. 4s you rolling 1s. So you are winning on 3, so give me a
Rerolling
bunch of 2s.
Reroll ones.
Bunch of 2s. Yay, no conversions. Still a bunch, man.
He's alive? Question mark?
He's alive with a wound! Oh no, he dies.
Oh, he dies. And you have no CP. Okay.
Broodlord perfectly dies. End of Tyranid's turn 3, sorry. I get 3 more points of P2 because they killed the unit off an objective and take an objective didn't previously control. I get 2 more points of Table Cores, bringing him up to 4. Actually, only get 2 points of Table Cores because killing the Broodlord.
I saw it and then you said that.
That was so big. Okay, cool. And then he gets 4 more points for P1 for the Death Guard. Beginning of Death Guard turn 3, and it's not going well for the Tyranids at all. But we'll see what happens as we go into the movement phase of the Death Guard. Spend a CP to make the Broodlord's power go off, even though he died. I can bring it back from a guy who's died previously, so my Tyre army will get +1 to save.
It's not 2 CP, it's just 1.
Oh, end of Death Guard movement phase, brought the Death Shroud down there. Those guys doing the action over there. These guys push around here. And then the tanks are getting ready to laser up and pulverize this Tyranid horde. Chaos Psychic phase, nothing happened. Alright, so the Ripper Swarms got fired at by some flamers from the Death Shroud and killed 2 of them and put 1 down to 2. And now the other flamer coming in and he got 6 shots. And he's going to be wounding on 3s.
Rerolling ones.
Okay, pretty good. 4 ups. 1 doesn't die though. So, Plague Winds fired, killed a Gene Sealer and killed another Ripper base, and now we're going the tanks firing everything into the warriors in the building. With stubbers into the Gene Sealers. Oh, he gets 6 shots! Last one to hit because they're in cover.
2.
So 3s.
I'm shooting.
So AP 2 down to AP 1, so 5 ups! Come on. Yeah! Warrior plucked. 4s to hit. 1. 3 to wound. 2. That's a wound.
AP 4.
Bacon! Oh no. So 3 wounds into the Gene Sealers. AP 1 becomes AP 0, so 4 ups. Oh, that's the second tank's firing everything into the warriors. D6 mortars.
6?
Bro, that's the second time in a row. Continuing.
3s are rolling 1. Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh,
5 ups. Yes!
Okay, see, fair.
1 warrior die. Another one bites the dust. Come on, miss the inchpies. Thank you. Miss these as well. Thank you. 1 more, no, 3 warriors left. 1's on 2 wounds. Everything from the Plasma Dreadnought in the building, or is that way? No, the Plasma Dreadnought in the building, into Old One Eye. Yep. 2 rockets hitting on. Yeah, I am in -1.
I'll shoot.
Ripper Swarm is also killed. And we're going in. Let's go.
Rockets on 4s.
Okay.
1
1 hit.
And
Is a -1.
8, so 3s.
Live.
Ah, very nice.
Thank you. 2d3 plasmas. And you roll well. 4s to hit. 1s you take mortals. Hitting on 4s.
4s.
Okay, so 2 hits.
So
But 2 explosions though. And then T7. Don't have any CPs transhuman, so you can come at me. Ooh. 4 up saves. Yes, thank you. 3 damage down to 2 knives, some film pins, blah 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 blah. 1 film pain.
Because deep it doesn't gain
Old
AP.
One Eyes lost a wound.
It only gains strength.
Nothing firing is Volkite Boy, Volkites into the Brain Bugs, and then Rockets into Old One-Eye. 3s, rerolling 1s. My friends, let's go.
3s, 6 explode.
Whoa! Whoa!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra shots.
What the hell? No 6s. Roll really well. Volkites are really good at killing Brain Bugs. Death pile just keeps getting bigger. Rockets.
Just one.
1 hit.
And a 3.
T7? No.
Oh,
Yes, but I'll make it. No!
to reroll this. I'm not reroll that. 4.
Down to 4 damage. And he has 5 ups. Oh! He takes 1 wound. What absolute boss who's taken 2. These guys made their charge, by the way. Roll too fast to catch on camera. But they were on 11.
Surprise the dice.
Yes, I guess. 26 attacks.
Into the boys at the back.
Yes, they're so dead.
So 2s.
He's telling me he can reroll 1s as well.
To wound, yes.
To wound.
But not to hit.
Oh my god. End of another painful Death Guard turn. 7 points to spread the sickness. Spoiled grounds at the end of the turn. No prisoners isn't applicable. But then you killed a unit off an objective and took one you previously controlled, so you're up to 7 for that. And then I get another 8 for my primary.
What the fuck is my... Oh, no, business.
Okay, and we go into Tyranid's turn 4. So, Old One-Eye heals wounds. He's back up to full wound. I don't have much left, but what I do have, it's kind of punchy. Tyranid movement phase, getting kind of desperate. They stayed in the objective. These guys pushing up for the epic ultra kill at the end. He's going to try and shoot him, charge them. Warriors came over here to take the point and be the protective screen and try and do some shots. Bust went on them, so reroll 1s to hit on them. And let's go into the psychic phase for Tyranid's turn 4. Mr. Hive Tyrant is going to cast Catalyst. Ah, he perils. 1 mortal. So Hive Tyrant taking a mortal. And then he's going to give himself Catalyst.
Nice.
And then I'm going to whack a cheeky Paroxysm. So Paroxysm goes off on 11. Can't deny it. Nice. And I'm going to choose to peroxize this guy's, and they can't Overwatch or has -1 to wound in melee, so these 5 boys. That is the end of the psychic phase. Now we're going to the shooting phase, and he's going to fire his Shard Garlic Relic into that Redemptor's Dreadnought that needs to die and kill so much. Revenge is this best served Tyranid. 2s. Yes.
Nice. 3s.
Ah! Come on. Okay, 2. Do I want to spend a CP? I will. Actually, yeah, I will. Yes, I will.
Nice.
That's 3 6s, baby.
So 2 5s.
AP5.
2 5s.
Yes, he dies! I didn't declare, but I can. The one that I'm selecting this game is fallback and charge from him, but it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, for sure.
It dies with Jack's choosing to spend a CP, and it still dies!
Still
Thank
dies.
God. Does it explode?
Oh, it does explode.
It can't hurt you, right?
I don't think so. We'll see.
Doesn't explode. And the Volkite Contemptor is destroyed. About time!
I know, he survived the first one.
Thank you. These guys are going to offload everything into them, starting with the 2 Venom Cannons. 2d3 shots. Let's do this, baby. Come on. All right, that's not bad. 4 shots. 4s, rerolling 1s. Hey, 3s, baby. 2 4-ups.
Yes.
Never mind. Death Spitter, 3 hits. Death Spitter, 2 wounds.
With finesse. Oh,
1 death shot down to 2. All my hopes and dreams lie in this center. These guys are also going to raise the banner here, by the way. I didn't declare, but that was what would have happened. Thank you, sir. And yeah, we're going to get to charging and a margin. I have no CP, which is big, but we're going to come in anyway. So, Mr. Old One-Eye is on full wounds, is just going to charge into the front squad of Plague Rains. Plague Rains, that's a 4, makes it, +1 is 5, and then Hive Tyrant makes it on a whatever that is.
Yeah.
It's 9. So, he fights first because of that wizard. So, therefore, these guys are fighting first, -1 to wound, plus 2 CP to ignore that. So, yeah.
You made me spend 2 CP.
Yeah, it's good. And he probably would have spent it anyway, though, to be fair.
No.
And he has 4 up inbounds and 5 defender pains, and he's lost a wound already. So let's take it away. 3's hit with the flail. There's a couple misses. Ooh. 5's rerolling. So 2 so far. 3 wounds. You ignore AP5? AP5? Come on, make 1.
Okay. So
5 ups, come on. Make 2, so he takes 4 damage.
that's not bad. No make rerolling. And then strength 7, your T7s are 4s. Rerolling. So 2 AP, 2 4-ups.
Come on, make both.
Once.
Defender pains.
2 4 5.
He's on 2 wounds left.
Oh my god.
This is ridiculous. If I'm gonna call this is the
3s.
cleaver.
3s. 1 8 damage D6.
Invon. Finally.
And then 1
hit.
5. 1 wound AP1. AP2. Wait, 1 damage.
5 at Philippine. Nope. He's on 1 wound left apparently. 5 Plaguemans can apparently take him down to 1 wound.
So good.
What is this? Extra attacks is 8 base, so 11 attacks. 6 base, sorry, 9 attacks. Hitting on 2s into Plaguemans.
Very nice.
Strength is 10, so winning on 2s. Okay. 6 up saves.
So they're dead. They're dead.
5 die. Killed One Eye is down. Killed 5 Plaguemans, but he is down to 1 wound, but he can fight back. So the Hive Tyrant has 5 attacks, but he hits on 4s now because he's on Super Bracket. 4s, rerolling 1s. 2 to wound. So 3 6s.
9, 3 down.
Okay. Cool, so yeah, we killed 3 Plague Marines with that guy, which was okay, but then considering he lost 12 wounds, it was terrible. Alright, so I take an objective opportunity didn't control, and didn't kill unit, but I'm on 7 for that. And then Table Court is still on 2, and then that's it. And you only get 4 points of primary.
Yeah.
So, beginning of Death Guard turn 4, they're on 16 for primary.
Turn 4.
Okay, beginning of Death Guard turn 4, we're just moving up as we go into the last stages of the game. I think the Tyranid days are numbered. As the Hive Tyrant is on 1 wound, man!
1 wound, I'm gonna try and smite him as well.
1 wound, and Old One Eye is on 4 wounds though.
He's on 4 wounds.
And he did only get 4 for primary, so
Yeah.
plus 1 to hit to the Plasma Dreadnought.
Yeah.
And we go into the rest of Death Guard turn 4. Like phase doing a smite.
Smite into the
Hive Tyrant.
Goes up on a 9.
No. Deny to live.
Okay,
Oh, that's a good start.
Okay.
For the love of heavens, give me 2 5s, please!
He does.
He does thrash out and do D3 mortal wounds to the Death Shroud. Come on, come on, come on! 3 mortals! Value in death. Kill a Death Shroud as he shrieks out in agony. Tyranids are out, but we're playing for the narrative fluff now. Come on, boys! And these Death Shrouds celebrate their victory by spreading the sickness on my backfield objective. Tyranids really getting their asses whooped here, man. Termagants get flamed by those boys, and then one shot with the Foul Blight Spawn into Old One Eye. That's a wound. AV4, so 6 up! Nope. 5 up Philippine. No. 10 flamer hits from the Death Shroud over there into Mr. Old One Eye. Yeah, winning on 6s, extra AP, rerolling. Hey, finally.
Rolling.
No 6s for you today, sir. No more 6s. 2s. 4 ups on Old One Eye. And then I have a 5. No. The oldest boy is on 2 wounds left. Flamers, 5 ups, takes 4 damage. And then 5 ups, takes 3 more damage. Dreadnought's firing as well, 2 hits on the rockets.
And then 3s.
3s to wound. So 5 ups, make 1. These are 2 5 up for the pains. Come on, let's make some of these. Making none of them.
So 2 more damage.
Okay, so everything fired in and wiped out Old One Eye, even with his dice rolls.
Yeah, the reason why everything is extra AP is because they're within contagion range of this guy who has the Ferret Blight War trait.
Okay, and with Old One Eye dying and the Death Guard being absolutely devastating, we're going to call it. So GG, my friend.
Good game.
And that's, yeah, so it's cool. So the Tyranids scuttle away into the darkness and the Death Guard win the day. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Even in the storm, Shed Gaming lives on.